Welcome to Java Forum. Now I am going to show you how to install GraalVM 22.3 Community Edition on Rocky Linux 8 operating system. So this is my Rocky Linux 8.7 virtual machine. So I am connected to the internet. That is, Rocky Linux 8 is connected to the internet. So we need internet connection in order to download GraalVM components. Okay, so make sure that internet is available in your machine. Okay, let me check the internet connection in Firefox browser. Yes, I can able to connect to the internet. Okay, now I open the terminal. I am going to show you something. So we need some RPM packages to be installed by default. These RPMs are needed by the GraalVM native image component. So these are the dependencies should be available. Okay, so these are the RPM packages I already installed in Rocky Linux 8 operating system. These packages are needed by GraalVM's native image component. Okay, so the native image component use this packages. Okay, so make sure that it's installed already, and all these packages are available in Rocky Linux 8 DVD ISO file itself. Okay, now let me come to the point. So here you can see that I have already downloaded GraalVM Community Edition 22.3 for OpenJDK 17. Okay, so and these are the jar files. Jar files are the components. Jar files are components for GraalVM 22.3 Community Edition. So now what I am going to do, I am going to extract GraalVM 22.3 Community Edition tar.gzip file to /opt directory. Okay, show the file. So extraction completed, and also you can see that parallelly other GraalVMs also running. You can install multiple versions of GraalVM in same machine. Okay, just by enabling in profile settings, enable or disable in profile settings, you can run multiple version of GraalVM. Okay, so this is a directory structure. So I am in bin directory of GraalVM Community Edition 22.3. So it's a bin directory, and this is a jmods directory, contains GraalVM modules also. These are additional modules along with JDK modules. Languages directory. So these are the languages installed by default. So lib directory contains some library files like .so and other configuration files. And tools directory. So tools directory this will be contains many components used for development. Okay. Now what I am going to do, I am going to create one environment variable pointing to the GraalVM 22.3 Community Edition. Okay, so I am creating one environment variable Java home, which will be pointing to GraalVM 22.3 Community Edition. Then I am going to add the Java_home bin directory to the Linux path variable, so that all the commands in the GraalVM will be available in the Linux path. So make sure that you provide the correct directory name and correct syntax. Okay, otherwise this will not work. Export path $path $java_home/bin $java_home/bin. Okay, save it. Okay, now back to the terminal. I am going to run the command source dot bash underscore profile, source dot bash underscore profile. So this will reload the profile settings. Okay, so after running the source command, so I am running the Java version. So now you can see that GraalVM Community Edition 22.3 basic setup. Okay, so GraalVM uses OpenJDK 17. So the basic setup is done. Okay, so now I can execute the GraalVM commands. So first command gulist. So gulist command will give you what are the components installed in your machine. Okay, so GraalVM core is installed by default. Next, gu available. So gu available command will give you list of the components available online. Okay, so these are the components available online for download, and we can download this component and install using gu install command. Gu install JS. So gu install JS will download and install the JS component. So I am installing other component also. Gu install LLVM will install LLVM runtime core. LLVM toolchain. Next I am going to install native image. Next I am going to install nodeJS. Okay, so all the basic components I have installed. So these are the basic components needed for development. So gulist. Okay, so additionally many components are there, that is Python or Ruby. Okay, you can try this. Okay, okay, now what I am going to do, I am going to show you the GraalVM Community Edition directory once again. So bin directory, you can see that some commands are installed. Okay, some new commands are installed in the bin directory of GraalVM 22.3 Community Edition. Next, languages directory also, you can see that JS installed, LLVM, nodeJS also got installed. Okay, next lib directory. So lib directory also you can see that some library files are got updated. Okay, so once you install the component means bin directory, languages directory and lib directory will get affected. Okay, so if you install some component means watch these three directories. Okay, now what I am going to do, I am going to remove the component. Okay, so I am going to show you how to remove the component. Okay, gu remove JS. Okay, this command is failing because nodeJS, that is nodeJS component is using this JS component, so it has some dependency. Okay, so what I am doing, I am issuing the command gu remove -d JS. So what will happen, it will remove all the dependent file also. See here, JS component also removed, nodeJS component also got removed in single command. Okay, now I am going to remove other components one by one using gu remove command. Yes, so I can able to remove all the components. Okay, gu list. Now you can see only GraalVM core is there. Okay, so next what I am going to show you, I am going to show you how to install components from locally. Okay, how to install components locally from a jar file. So these are the jar files which I have already downloaded from GraalVM website. So I am going to install the components locally. So g install -l means L for local. Okay, locally pointing to the jar file path. So now I am installing the component called JS. Next I am going to install the component called LLVM runtime core. Next I am going to install LLVM toolchain. Next I am going to install native image. Next I am going to install nodeJS. Next I am going to install visualVM. Okay, all the basic components are installed locally. Okay, locally from jar file. So GU list, you can see that all the components are listed down. Okay, so JS, LLVM toolchain, native image, nodeJS, visualVM. So all these components installed locally from a jar file. Okay, so now next what I am going to do, I am going to show you GU info command. Okay, so GU info component name, that is GU info JS means it will display the information about JS component. GU info LLVM means it will display the information about LLVM component. So it will give the all details, what is the version and whether it is it can be installed or not. So those types of detail it will give the details. Okay, those types of details will be displayed, that is version, stability, etc, etc. Okay, now what I am going to do, I am going to compile and run the Java program. Okay, so here I am going to direct Java programs. Let me open the file. So here you can see that Java program contains one welcome message. So I am compiling the Java program using the GraalVM. You can see that class file is got generated. Now very important step, I am going to convert this class file to native executable image using the native image command. So native image -cp dot hello world. Okay, -cp means class path, dot means current directory. Okay, so I am in the source code directory and running this native image command. So now you can see that executable file, one executable file will be get generated. So this is using C compiler. Okay, so I already shown you GCC. Okay, GCC compiler is needed. Okay, see here, C compiler. Okay, and also you can see that Java packages like Java util, java.lang. So those modules are also getting packed. Okay, packed to the executable file. Okay, so hello world executable file contains all the modules and packages necessary to run the program. So I simply run the program ./hello world. Okay, so now you can see that I can able to run the native executable file. Okay, next step what I am going to do, I am going to run one C program. Okay, so this is a C program. It will display one welcome message. Okay, before running the C program we need to do something. Okay, so check that LLI command is working. Okay, LLI print toolchain path, LLI print toolchain path. So it will display one directory path. So this toolchain path, let me show visually. Go to languages directory, LLVM, native bin directory, native bin directory. So it contains C compiler executable files. Okay, C compiler, that is clang, etc. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I am going to copy this path. Okay, I am going to copy this path. Go to bash profile. Okay, bash profile. I am going to append the path to the Linux path variable, so that C compiler commands, that is LLVM compiler, clang will be available in the Linux terminal. Okay, now what I am going to do, I am running the source command once again, source $home /.bash profile once again, so that profile settings will be reloaded. So profile settings reloaded. Now I am checking clang -version. Yes, so clang is available now. So now I am going to compile and run the C program. Clang hello world.c -o hello world. That's it. Yes, so you can see that hello world executable file is created. So I am running the executable file by using LLI command, LLI hello world. Okay, you can see that welcome message is getting displayed. So this is the way we need to run the C program using GraalVM. Okay, same step I am going to follow for running the C++ program also. So this is the C++ program containing hello world message. So same step only I am going to follow. So we need to check whether clang available in the path. Okay, yes, clang is available. Now I am going to compile the CPP file using clang command. Okay, enter. So now one executable file will be created. Okay, now an executable file is created. So I am running that executable file simply by running the command LLI hello world. That's it. So you can see that welcome message is displayed after executing the hello world executable program compiled by clang compiler. Okay, so we have learned how to compile C and C++. Now I am going to show you how to run this nodeJS program. Okay, so this is a JavaScript program, that is simple web server. Okay, it's a simple web server, displays a message in the browser. Okay, so node -version. So node 16.18 is available with this GraalVM 22.3 Community Edition currently. So npm install ANSI span colors. So this will install the module ANSI span colors used by this app.js. So you can see that modules are downloaded and installed. Okay, now let me run this app.js. So I am opening the browser before executing the program. Okay, node app.js, that's it. This will run this program. Okay, copy link. Yes, I can able to run this node.js program. You can see that welcome message is displayed in the browser. So and this program also will get timed out. Yes, it's getting timed out. So very simple logic only. Okay, so finally we have learned how to run node.js program also using GraalVM. So GraalVM 22.3 Community Edition installed successfully on Rocky Linux 8 operating system. So make sure that all the dependency files, especially that glibc, GCC packages should be installed in order to run the native image.